to my Instagram.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
Just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
I'm sorry,
Gonna make a deal with this diabolical bitch.
If you're bad.
We are here live at the world premiere of Justice League.
This is
The Justice League.
And welcome to episode, what is
11, baby.
Episode 11, man.
There's so many episodes I'm starting to forget, like
We actually got through,
yes.
through 11 of them.
Yes.
So
welcome to the Justice League podcast show. Make sure you put show after it because there's other Justice League podcasts. We're a show.
and we don't want to be sued by anybody. So
Correct.
Yes.
So welcome to the Justice League podcast show, sponsored by Hensel Law
And
Bullwhackers Lounge,
Smoking Vape
and
Dr. Mike.
Dr. Michael Hughes with
Yes.
Hughes.
Dr. Mike Hughes.
Yeah, I don't know what his practice is called.
We call him the cannabis guy.
Yes.
The cannabis, and who happens to be a great magician. So when we had Dr. Mike on the show, that episode that we had, I was over on the other side here on Bullwhackers, and he did a magic trick. He's legit. Like, he's a legit.
Oh, did he do one for you after the show?
It was amazing what he did.
Right.
So we got to figure out a way when he comes back to get him to demonstrate some of his stuff, because it was pretty insane.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was insane. So it was some David Blaine kind of, Chris. What's the guy in
That was
Vegas?
a little far.
Chris Angel. It was like some stuff like that. It was amazing. So yeah, he's a great magician too. So great guy. Had a lot of
David Copperfield
information.
Level?
Yes, without the money. It was David Copperfield without the money. But if he had the budget, he could clearly do it on that level. So
Fair
he was
enough.
good. He was very good.
Yeah.
So yes. We are back with another edition of the Just Us League podcast show. Obviously, this is Tribe, Brother Tribe right here.
Mm-hmm.
The guy does all the graphics, keeps us straight, keeps us in line. Isn't that your job? Basically,
I try. Yeah.
There's like a parenting gig you don't get paid for.
Right.
That's kind of what it is. I am Freddie Dub, Big Drac. You guys know me. I do a few things around town. We have this other guy here, Prince, who
never shows up to
left us
shows.
hanging.
It's
We had an event that we sponsored here the other night, and he
didn't show up.
Bro, Maddie
didn't
wanted
show
to come in. We all right, whatever. Yeah, I didn't. I should have. You're right. I'll be at the party though.
I'm sure you will be.
I'll be there.
And we have another guest, Bullwhackers original, Just Jay. I like that. Is it Just Jay or Jay?
It's my name is Jay. Yeah.
Just Jay.
Just Jay. Yeah.
So Jake, give us an idea what you do for Bullwhackers, and just give us a day in the life of Jay in Bullwhackers and what you do here.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously we the beer, and then when the bar does open, we have our regulars. So being able to put a face and a name, and then like, oh, are you getting your usual? That's most of what we do until we start getting busy. Then once we start getting busy, it's controlled chaos to a degree, making sure that if I'm out of Jameson, I'm gonna go in the back, get a bottle of JMO, bring it out, get a stopper in it so that I can make everybody's favorite green tea shot. And dealing with people specifically, like so I try to be as fast as I can about getting my drinks out, and being able to determine while being fast, whether or not someone is maybe a little bit has had maybe a little bit too much in that time period of that short interaction. And then, with finesse, handling, people who have had too much, and letting them, know, hey, I'm going to bring you this water. I want you to drink on this water. And then maybe we can talk about having a beer. And basically it's some part, adult babysitter and a part, therapist, part, friend, basically. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with what's the word I'm looking for customers that
Obnoxious, rowdy.
yeah, obnoxious, demanding, like even their money near
So like don't snap at a bartender. Do not wave a drink in a bartender's face, because now you're gonna sit at my bar and you're gonna wait. If you approach the bar, you know what you want, and it's if we're busy, it might take a little bit of time because there's only two of us. There's two sides to the bar. We're trying to put out fires where we can, and just understanding that from our aspect that, I've got probably 15 things going through my head, and your drink is just one of those things, because there may be something that, my other bartender on the 2 nights that I work, mainly Maddie, is fantastic. She'll say something to me of like, hey, we need this or we need that, and then finding the opportune time to be able to go and do that. And understanding also that, like, if I come up and I ask you what to drink and I might be a little bit curt, it's not personal. It's moreover about the fact that, we're just trying to make sure that we're running as efficiently as possible. And, if you don't know what you want to drink, that's cool. I'm going to move to someone who does know what they want to drink.
Right.
And then I'll circle back around and get you.
Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Steezy? Good to see you in this bitch.
I think it's crazy sometimes. I got a story to follow this up.
Mhm.
How people treat people, that deal with folks in a service type of situation,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You have to get something back from this person that you just insulted. I don't know how smart that is.
Yeah.
And I can always tell the level of your intellect of how you operate with that. Got a story. My mom and I, many, many years ago, were at Taco Bell in a drive-thru.
Yep.
And she was very curt with the young lady that was taking an order. And she was the young lady was bumbling the order a little bit or whatever. So
Sure. Yeah.
my mom had asked me, hey, do you want something from Taco Bell? I said, yeah, ride with me. So we go to Taco Bell, and I'm not saying everybody does this. I'm not even saying this happens, so I don't want to demonize Taco Bell, but I'm just saying you just have to keep this in mind when you're dealing with people
Of course.
that have to serve you.
Yeah.
The young lady bumbling the order, my mom was frustrated with her. She was kind of taking the lady's head off or whatever.
Yeah.
So my mom orders all of her stuff or whatever. Then my mom gets to me and she says, you want something? And I said, no, I'm good. She's looking at me like, what? You don't want anything? I said, no, I'm good. So we're driving up to the window and my mom's like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, well, I don't particularly like spit in my food.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
I could tell it just dawned on her like, yeah, that
Yeah.
probably wasn't the best idea.
Yeah.
right
Not
now,
everybody
right?
gonna spit in your food, man.
Yeah, that's
no.
true.
That's not what I said. What I said was don't give them a reason to spit.
Right, yeah.
There's a
Oh, was
difference.
it? But it was because she was being some type of
She was
that's
rude.
what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
She was
okay.
rude.
Yeah,
So,
no, you didn't want no
with-
spit in your food.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I see people at restaurants or in anything where I see them being served and I see them being out of line, I'm like, yeah, there's not a lot of intelligence in that human being right there because they don't realize you don't know what goes on back behind that curtain.
Sure.
They can make it real interesting for you if you're like that. So my thing is be courteous.
Yeah.
Try to have a little understanding that the job is probably not as easy as you think it is. Anybody that's
Yeah.
been in the service industry knows no matter how many tips you get, you don't make enough. It doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. Well, and like there have been a couple of instances where I've had to like kind of bring this up, like, hey, I unfortunately am the one who is responsible for controlling how quickly you get to consume alcohol.
Yes.
And and some people do double down on that. I mean, it's when you're drinking, you're not in a right state of mind.
That's true.
And so I do bring that up of like, hey, I get where you're coming from, but understand that like our managers here give us the ability to, like, for instance, if you call me something,
Yes,
that I can just look at you and be like, okay, well, I'm not going to serve you. Now, my other bartender may choose to do that, but I'm telling you that I'm not going to.
right.
Now, as a case in point, I've been bartending since November, first time bartending. Okay. I have never had to do that. I've never had to tell someone I am not willing to serve you. So it's not something that I specifically would ever employ unless it was something to the point where it's like, okay, well, I've tried my best, and going from it from different angles of, how is okay, this person doesn't like it when I bring it up this way, but if I bring it up another way, maybe that'll change the attitude just a little bit. And so I've never had to do it. I've never had to say, I'm sorry, I can't serve you because you decided to be verbally abusive or verbally combative. And so, so we try our best. And like I said, I've never cut someone off per se, but I will offer them, hey, you've sipped on that water a little bit. So
we got Sebastian Weaver in the chat. So hey
Mhm.
guys, another week in the books. What's up, Sebastian?
Every week in the books.
We got Dallas Weaver. Just stop touching that.
Sorry. Yep. You're supposed to remind me. My bad.
Yeah. What's up, Dallas? Yeah. He said, "Spit in my food. You're wearing."
Like you're wearing it.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but that's you knowing somebody spit in your food. How many times do you open up your food and actually investigate it before you start eating it? Sometimes you do. Most of the time,
You probably gonna taste that shit. What you mean?
I would. You're not.
yeah, you're not.
No,
You're not
you're
going
not
to
tasting
taste
that.
spit.
No.
It's not happening.
But so
that's why you can't even play that game. You just don't want to play that game, right?
You ever watch that
So-
movie Waiting?
No.
You need to.
Have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yes.
Okay, clam chowder. That's all I gotta say. It could be bad for you.
So, Jay,
don't mess with people that serve. Man.
Yeah.
Correct. But on that, what if you're going through something and you're just taking that's to me that's kind of that's not. I'm talking to Fred. This is the type of work you're getting into.
That is true. So there's a level of a professional. It's like school teacher or whatever. You're dealing with kids. There's gonna be some unruly kids.
Hey.
Can't cry because that's a part of the job. So you're right. There's an element to it, but I think there's a stepping over, like a student that punches a teacher or something.
I still say you guys are all wrong. Everybody's wrong.
But
Blake says he feels like you would taste it too.
No, I don't think. I saw some.
I'm telling you,
I saw it happen at some of the.
I'm telling
fast
An
food
unexpected customer just clapping down on some spit.
Yes. But no.
and people know if you get caught with that's an ass whipping,
but
or worse. So they gonna make
That's
sure
a
you
murder.
don't know.
Don't touch my food.
They gonna make sure you don't know what they did. So
and nowadays I think that kind of cracked down a little more because there's cameras in the kitchens now, and so But Jay, what are some wrenching questions you hate being asked while bartending? Art like a no question, like don't ask me this, or you just hate being asked?
I mean, I as a bartender, I don't particularly care to be hit on. So the hunk show that we did, there were a lot of middle-aged women that were hitting on me, and I'm like, I like dudes. I like dudes. So
what's that one
why
movie?
are you hitting on me? Because
What's that one movie? You're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was like, yeah, and so I intentionally kind of avoided her, and she went to the other side of the bar. I don't know that there's anything per se that we don't like being asked. I mean, absolutely one of the I love bartending, and so like if you're a patron and you are like, well, what are you making, and like I'm more than happy to explain exactly what it is I'm making, as long as we're slow. I'm more than happy to explain what I'm making, how I'm making it, you know, how I'm measuring things out. Because I mean, bartending is just the game of volumes. I mean, you're just changing your volumes, because like I can make a pink starburst as a shot, but I can also make it as a drink.
Right.
Yeah. And so, you know, that's you know, I don't know that there's anything that particular.
What's the worst drink you hate making?
Or
the most challenging drink you?
I don't care for the cement mixer, and so just so you guys know, the cement mixer is Bailey's, and then it's some sort of citric acid, so it's like lemon juice or lime juice or something like that, which causes the Bailey's to curdle. The reason I hate making them is because the shot glasses are a bitch to clean.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's basically, in female terms, like semen going down your throat, the curdleness.
No, I think the consistency is probably a little bit more
runny,
thick than
Thick.
semen. Yeah, than semen. Yeah. But there is, I mean, there's a shot that's it's 1 part vodka, 1 part gin, and then you put a little bit of Bailey's. It's called Come in a Hot Tub, and I mean it legitimately looks like it.
Come in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Dallas Weaver has a good point here. He said you can be charged if you spit in somebody's food as a bioweapon. So that is a crime if you.
It's a
get
felony.
Caught.
It's a felony. Felony bodily assault. With
What's up,
fluid.
Jason? I see you in there, my boy.
Jason said, "Come in the hot tub."
He's the one who made me make that. So whatever.
There needs one to be called like what, cum shots or something.
Cum shots.
They gotta have some. Yeah, they put a couple on there.
You need a drink called back shots.
That consist of.
So the other thing that I did too is I just redid our shots list, and so we added the blowjob and the cowboy cocksucker, and so the blowjob is
that's Prince's favorite drink, the cowboy.
No,
cocksucker.
bar rules do
not.
apply though. I mean, you have to use no hands, so no hands. Yeah.
Well, what's the other word for the cowboy cocksucker? It's called.
I don't know what that is. I mean, I've only ever heard it referred to as a cowboy cocksucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a secondary term because I know people that like that but hate, like, can I have a cowboy cocksucker?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, you were saying somebody asked. I remember you saying somebody asked for it by a different name when they came in, or someone. Said
yeah, but yeah, and so what's your specialty? Like, what kind of drinks you like to make?
We need to come up with the Meek Mill rim job.
Jesus,
What?
fucking what?
The rim job. I think
the rim job.
The Meek Mill rim job.
So let me guess. That comes with a chocolate bar that's shaved off, and then you rim the shot glass with that, right?
And then before you drink it,
you have to lick the rim.
And after you lick the rim, you got to say, "Take that, take that, take that."
And then bad boy for life.
Yo, motherfuckers, I'm out of this conversation.
Oh my god! I'm just saying. I think you have to capitalize on what's happening in pop culture.
Actually,
yeah, exactly.
So why not, right? People would buy that. I'm telling you, they would.
Yeah.
Fred will be the number one
buying it for all of you guys.
Chocolate. Wait.
In front of the camera, but behind the camera, he's like, "Give me them all. Give me all those drinks."
Fred's buying the rim job for us.
I am.
Yeah, guys. I don't know if I can be at the next party. I'm gonna miss
coming.
that one too.
Fred's giving us all rim job.
Listen,
On Fred.
I like to make my co-hosts happy, folks. I'm all for it.
Just quick question. I'm not scratching out to you, Tribe.
Not really. I think it might be
The actual microphone.
the head.
My headsets. Okay.
No,
cool.
I think it's the mic revolting because you didn't show up.
The mic's taking its get back. It wanted to see me.
Even the mic is not happy with you.
Am I gonna get this all episode?
I hope-
little bit. Jay was like, where is Prince?
Like, why is he not here? He's supposed to be here.
No, no. Jay was not asking for Prince to be there, huh, Jay? He didn't even know me before today.
Not correct.
Well, I know you
correct.
did. You're supposed to back me up.
You see, this is
I've
when
done
you-
shows
this is
here,
when
bro.
You did try to dig yourself out of shit.
Yeah, and then I dug myself deeper.
Right.
Now Jay's mad at me.
Needs a bigger shovel.
Oh, he needs a huge shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I need a fucking bulldozer to push it all back in.
He needs a backhoe is what he needs.
I saw somewhere is like, you throw dirt on my name,
Right.
but then you're mad because flowers bloomed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, I heard another joke, and this one goes for both of you.
Let's see it.
What do you call an ugly crip?
This doesn't go for both of us. Let's go for him.
What do you call an ugly crip?
What?
A sea monster.
Hey.
What do you call an ugly blood then?
I don't know. A tampon.
Menstruation.
Got it. That works. I suppose that
But
works.
yes.
Hey,
So
don't talk about my homies like that, man.
I wasn't talking about him. You know. Hey,
What,
listen,
these guys like a walking menstrual cycle or what?
what's your set called again?
Don't worry about it. We're all fucking
Oh,
live.
Okay.
They only come around once a month.
No. Okay. All right. Next conversation.
The Paru menstrual cycles.
G shine, but yeah.
So I do. I
G
do.
spot.
No, G shine, man.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. So back to you, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
He was waiting.
He's like, whatever, guys. Just
What the fuck y'all talk about?
Keep rolling. I do have a question for him. And this is a serious question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys? So if an individual has had too much to drink,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously there is some responsibility for the establishment to not serve that person, correct?
Correct.
And this establishment is Bullwhackers, guys.
How do establishment, and I've always wondered this, how do you handle do you figure out if this person is driving? Do you make sure this person, if their vehicle is on the establishment, how do you go about doing that? Because I know I've often heard this question. I don't think people understand what you guys do to rectify that.
So yeah, that's a fantastic question. So as a bartender, I work with our bouncer staff. We at least for me, I have a hand sign that I use to indicate to a bouncer that I need them to come over and we have a collective conversation. Either me and the bouncer or me, the bouncer, and like for instance, the patron or the customer. The bouncers, they mainly focus on paying attention to what's going on. They have a little bit more time to watch our cameras a little bit more intently and find out who's coming from what car and whatnot.
Okay.
Usually we'll ask and be like, hey, are you driving? What's your story? What's your deal? And then, we actually have a company that we can call and they'll show up, and we actually give them this little it's a business card. We write down the bartender's name on there, and they get a certain percentage off of that taxi ride. But for the most part, I mean, it's all a mitigation tactic. I mean, we want to make sure that we're not getting people to the point where they're going to go out on the roadway and the open roadway and going to kill someone. So
Right.
yeah.
And the reason why this question even came up is I had a conversation with my daughter a few weeks ago with the young man that had perished in Nashville. So he was out drinking with his friends one night and had drank too much.
Right.
Was put out of the establishment.
Yep.
And his friends didn't go with him, which I thought, my daughter and I had a long conversation and kind of a disagreement about. I thought his friends held some responsibility if they came with him and they know him.
Yeah.
So to allow that to happen, and I'm not sure if they were from Nashville or not. I don't think they were. So anyways, my point being, the young man goes missing a few days later. I think they end up finding him by a river or something like that. Perished. my question is, if you got a guy that's adamant that he's going to leave no matter what, how, as an establishment, do you call law enforcement? I know that we all, and there has to be, like I kept telling, because my daughter was under the auspice that, well, the establishment held some responsibility for it. I didn't think they did. And the reason I didn't think they did is because there has to be a level of personal responsibility in whatever that we do. And we've gotten so far away from that as a society that we blame everybody for everything. Right. So one of the back and forth, and she's from a younger generation too. So she's from the not my fault generation, which she just is. So I'm from the generation of it is your fault and you're going to pay for it, right? So there's just a difference there. I'm just wondering, as we get into this era of nothing being your fault, how can you protect yourself, or do you think you can protect yourself as an establishment from potential lawsuits and people trying to come back and get you when there's clearly a lack of self or individual responsibility in action?
So that's I guess I'll approach it from kind of this angle. So, I mean, under the way that Montana law is written, the establishment is responsible, and then me as a bartender, I have to go through a level of certification and understand how much alcohol a person can metabolize based on their height and their weight. Some of the courses do require like some sort of testing. To test and affirm that you know and are retaining the information they're providing. As for the personal responsibility, I mean, realistically, when someone makes the decision to leave, unfortunately, we have to think about the greater public.
Right.
And so as an establishment, it would be our responsibility to, at that point, notify, hey, this person is in this vehicle. This is the license plate. And unfortunately, they've had too much to drink. And then put it in their hands. And that's mainly because, is it possible we could be found at fault? I mean, totally. But at the end of the day, it is our specific responsibility to make sure that person doesn't go out and kill someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's father,
someone's family member, friend.
Exactly. Or as a bar, you are a member of the community. I mean, you're operating a business in a community, and you also want to, commit yourself to that harm reduction. And I mean, that's the mitigation. That's the, unfortunately holding someone accountable. Alcohol changes the way that our brain psychology works. And so we want to make sure that we are cognizant of that. And then, if someone does make a decision that's not the best, we want to make sure that we get the resources that are best to engage with that person in that state of mind to that person. So
the great answer. A lot of people wonder that, and I think that's a healthy question, that people need that information and understanding that when your loved one is out, potentially over intoxicated, how do you help protect that person from themselves, and where does the line between personal responsibility and the establishment's greater good to the community, where does that merge?
I'd even go as far as to say, like, if you're with someone and they're like, oh, I'm going to go for a drive, I'm going to leave and I'm going to go home or whatever. Unfortunately, I don't know the circumstances surrounding. So one of our patrons just recently, he did pass away.
Oh, wow.
Socket passed away.
Yes. A motorcycle gentleman.
Motorcycle.
Condolences to Socket and his family, definitely.
And having me and Socket, even the prior weekend, we were having a conversation about what community means, and community is different to each person. And like I said, I don't specifically know all of the details about what happened. But if you are with someone who has clearly had too much, if you are with someone who is like, I'm going to drive, take their keys. And if they won't give you their keys, you know, if you have to use physical force to take their keys away from them, I mean, yeah, they're going to be pissed in the moment,
but they'll be alive.
but they will be alive, and they won't be facing, you know, a vehicular manslaughter charge or, you know, whatever, a DUI.
You don't
whatever.
run two families, because whatever happens,
Yeah.
you know, people
Yeah.
think about the obviously the lives that are perished with that, but the individual too, if they make it, what they go through, their family, friends. I mean, it's a rough deal all the way around.
There's not one victim. There's always two. It's the
Right.
the person who perpetrated the action, and then it's the person who versus victimization kind of scenario. In
That's
those
right.
Cases.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jason said, worst case, they call the cops.
Yeah, I mean that's why we do all of the mitigation that we do when we're in operation and we're, you know, getting things out, is making sure that, you know, and even the bouncers will come up and be like, hey, this person's cut off, this is the reason why. They'll like give us just like, they're stumbling, they're trying to fight people, whatever. When they come up, I'll be like, you know, hey, sorry, can't give you that beer and that shot, but what I can do is I can give you this water. Well, why are you cutting me off? Well,
right.
My bouncers have said that you're attempting to start fights with people, or you're uneasy or unstable on your feet, and we just want to make sure we're taking care of you, because, and one of the phrases I frequently use is, when you're in our bar, we're responsible for your custody and your care.
Right.
And so I want to make sure that if you have had too much, we just back off on the alcohol a little bit. Let's dilute that in your system, and then maybe see where we're at once you're done.
That's
So,
right. Great
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Great answer. You got anything to add there, Mr. Prince?
Man, I was listening and learning, man.
His knowing what he shouldn't do at the bar.
Yes, as I'm picking up on what not to do when I come into your establishment here at Bullwhackers and get a couple too many drinks.
Well, he learned two things today of what you should do. You know, because we got to give him a hard time.
What?
Today.
Show up to a show?
Show up and shower.
Yeah, no, hey, well,
show up and shower. Only two.
Here's
things
the other thing. Here's the other thing. No, I can't talk. No nose candy in the bathroom.
Oh, no nose candy.
Someone stole our sign that says, please don't do coke in our bathroom. Also, they're like,
don't do coke in the bathroom.
Also, if you stole that sign, you're a bitch.
They're probably doing coke off that
They
sign.
probably are doing coke off of that sign, but yeah, don't steal steal our signs.
This is
guys.
Montana.
Like,
they are guaranteed they're doing that
We
off
know
that sign.
They're chopping up big lies, baby.
As they're talking to the sign, doing it, say, you know, you're right.
You're right.
You know, you're right. I shouldn't be doing it.
Don't do coke in this bathroom. But I had to.
the men's restroom has no door for that exact reason.
Oh my
actually,
God.
is
They
the coke.
They stole the sign and then brought it outside so they could do it in the parking lot. Off the sign.
In the parking lot.
Don't do drugs, y'all. So, yeah, I get it. So,
Oh,
but
got
I
someone in the chat that knows who's coming. I see you.
LOB.
He sees you.
I was saying I see you in the chat.
Yes.
So, Jay, we appreciated you, coming on and doing your thing. We wanted to get you on and just is there anything that you want to let the public know about decorum or how they should act when they come into an establishment to make their experience better and to make your life easier?
Yeah. So when you come into a bar and you see that we're busy, before you approach the bar, and I know this can be difficult because specifically with our setup, all of our beer is towards like the back, but at least know what you want or the category of what you want.
Right.
Because when we're busy, we're trying to get our drinks out as fast as possible so that we can be at what I call the maintenance period, where it's just people coming up to get refills or getting another beer or whatever. And so when you come in, know what you want. Understand that, like, again, I might be a little curt, and that's because I've got multiple things that we're doing, putting out fires, those kinds of things.
Right.
Do not, and I absolutely do not snap in your bartender's face. Do not rattle your drink in their face.
Don't tap your cards on the counter, Jason says.
Yeah, don't tap your cards on the counter.
Oh.
That's yeah. Don't be doing that.
Like, I see you, buddy, but I'm getting to you as fast as I can.
Yeah. and we try to address that. Like, you know, when someone walks up to my bar, I'll be like, hey, you know, we'll make eye contact. I'll be, hey, be with you in just a minute. Got one other person in front of you. And that way I'm acknowledging them so that we don't get to the point where we're, you know, tapping on the table, or
Right.
hey, or those kinds of things. Yeah, and I mean, tip your bartender. That's the biggest thing. You know, we're, especially when we're busy, like, I mean, we are doing this because we like this craft, and we want you to show us your appreciation for, you know, how well we make our drinks, or how quickly we make those drinks, or all of those things, through tipping us, just in general. And so, yeah,
I think that's amazing. So
yeah. Also, just kind of a side note, us bartenders at Bullwhackers, we are not allowed to drink on shift, period, at all.
So don't ask you to take a shot.
So is that
Yes,
is that
do not ask me to take a shot with you, because I absolutely can't and won't. I'll do a soda shot with you. I mean, I'm cool with that. But like, I absolutely cannot consume any alcohol, period. And I can't, like, and as a general rule of thumb for me, I won't do it like 4 hours before I come in. So and I work another job, so like it doesn't really matter, and I can't drink for that one either. But like, but yeah, we can't drink. So if you want to buy us a shot, kick us an extra $5.
you'd rather just give me the money for the
give
shot.
me the money.
instead.
Give me the money for the shot, because if I want a shot or something like that, I'll go to the liquor store myself. I live relatively close to the liquor store, or I'll go to the gas station and I'll get a, you know, a sixer or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, we can't drink while we're bartending here at Bullwhackers. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's not wise for us to, if you think about it, because how can you be drunk and then determine whether someone else is drunk?
True.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. So Jay, we like, once again, Tribe, do you have anything to add?
No.
No.
I'm freaking tired.
I know you've been on the road.
Yes, I have.
All night, out watching fights last night is what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, what's coming up in Bullwhackers? Do you know any events coming up?
I think he knows one good one coming up.
So it sounds like May the 4th, we've got something going on. And then I do know that May 31st, we're gonna have a drag show here at Bullwhackers. So that'll be super fun. Know a couple of the performers there, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously we're going into June, which is Pride Month, so I'm sure there'll be stuff here. I'm going to be in Chicago. I won't be here.
You're going to be hitting the real parades.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but you know, it comes with traveling.
Is this the first time you've done this?
Done Pride in another city?
Yeah.
No, so I did like Biloxi, Gulfport, Mississippi. I did that 2 years in a row because my aunt lives down there. I haven't seen my buddy Eddie. He lives in Chicago. So I'm gonna go see him. Haven't seen him in like a decade plus. So
oh wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a foodie, so I mean, obviously. So I'm excited to go down there and like visit Portillo's and just experience what the Windy City has to offer. Yeah.
Great place. As long as you stay away from the south side, you probably be all right. You know, I'm sorry. Hey, I got
check out O
family
Block.
here. You know what's down there. You know, we both know what's down there. So,
go check out O Block.
If you don't have family down there, don't go down there.
Wait. So let me ask you guys a question then. So does the rainbow fit into any type of like gang affiliated signs that I should be aware of?
No, you good.
Oh, I'm good.
Hell
okay,
No, you would listen.
No, that makes you that makes you neutral.
I'm just it makes me neutral.
Yeah.
It makes me neutral.
I can probably guarantee you they will not mess with you.
You are good, bro. You are not repping no gang colors with the flag, man.
Now
good.
You know that you claim all colors, so
Yeah,
You're a little bit of everybody. It's good.
Fair enough.
I don't know. You see that rainbow, boy, you know, them guys like to pop. So you gotta watch yourself.
I mean, one has to defend themselves. I will say that. I mean,
one has to defend themselves.
I'm so like, you know, and my other job, I have to carry a service weapon. So, you know, making sure that you're handling guns in a safe manner,
So
I guess.
if you try him, he'll he's not going.
Yeah, I do have a concealed carry permit. I am a holder. Yeah.
Be careful, folks. Yeah. Say hi.
I don't have that, but we don't need it here.
Yeah.
Say hi, be courteous. Yeah.
I just don't do attitudes, period. So like, yeah. I'm just kidding.
I started to pop.
No,
Hey,
yeah,
how did you get the state to approve your damn license plates?
Oh, my gay daddy license plates. Yeah, working at MV. Yeah,
I didn't see that shit.
Oh yeah,
No,
I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Hold on, I pull up.
So,
you gotta explain that.
okay, sorry.
We ran by a
So-
whole lot of stuff, right?
Okay, so I pull up and I see some license plates. It says "Gay Daddy." I'm like, "Oh, Jay's here."
Yeah.
And I didn't
Yeah.
know that was your car. I
Yeah.
just
He's
put two
no,
and two
that,
together. I just put
that's
two.
his way of saying I didn't know it was your car, but I knew it was your car.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
It's definitely one of a kind. So at the time I was working at MVD Express, I was doing the commercial. So I was doing a lot of LLC.
They
title
gave him
work and
leeway,
stuff.
man. That's what he's about to say.
No. My boss was a gay woman, and she was like, "Do you want to get vanity plates?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So we applied for Gay Daddy. We applied for Gay Boy, both with a Y and with a number 1 to be like an I at the end. And Gay Daddy is the one that the state sends you. When you fill out that form, you get 3 choices, and you don't know what they're gonna send.
Right.
And so my plates arrived, and I'm like, "Oh well, Gay Daddy's the car now." So yeah. This is that the color of my car is called Cosmic Gray, even though it's black. Toyota, who knows?
So,
Yeah.
that all worked out. That's just
Yeah.
Cosmic Gray.
Yeah, but it's a black car. Make it make sense. I don't know.
Make it make sense.
It's cosmic gay, not gray.
That's wild, boy. You learn something every day. I come to this show and I learn stuff all the time.
Jesus fuck,
Man.
bro.
Yeah.
And at my age, you learn stuff all the time. It's amazing.
That is not what I was
Yeah,
expected to hear today.
amazing.
Look, like
Yeah.
I've known you for what, like 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
And I never knew you were a Swiftie.
Oh, bro.
what?
We
Yeah,
doing
You're a
that.
Swiftie with this guy?
No,
Oh,
absolutely not.
His
this guy is.
Listen.
Oh,
Let me weigh in.
Oh,
I will
man,
say, I will say
wow,
that
man.
I'm a fan of the social good that Taylor Swift does. The music and the fan base, and not you in particular, but like the ones that scream, the ones that
Yeah.
are screaming constantly about it.
That's
okay?
him.
Okay, well, fine. Maybe if the shoe fits,
Every
whatever.
episode.
This man is the goddamn devil.
You were trying to get me today.
I'm just gonna say I'm a fan of the social good that she does. Her music, not my speed.
I'm sorry, Fred. Sorry you had to hear that.
Looking at this dude right here. He know what he did.
Hill's in here right there, man. She's telling you. Fred love Tay Tay.
Oh no, man! They tag teaming me now, man. Oh man,
That's how it is.
you know what? I'm feeling racially profiled right now. You know, I mean, because she's a white woman, so clearly you guys are making her like I gotta be like her.
Hey,
I don't
You
know.
ha-
I'm
you
just
can't
throwing
say you
anything
don't
out
like
there.
her.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
leave me alone. I'm throwing
So
that-
you don't like her?
No, because
Who?
Taylor
T
Swift.
Swift.
She's great. My kids like her.
Mm.
Okay. Well, that's like that's
Political
like the
answer.
That's the
True.
that's
You
the
know,
de facto parent answer is
if
I
pick-
have to be a fan because my kids are a fan. Kind of a
if I- it's
that's
true.
not the same as being like a full diehard.
You just
T-Swift,
admitted
though.
it.
T
No, I'm
Swiftie.
not. Like if you listen, if it's between Taylor Swift and Lotto, I'm gonna go with Lotto. You
Fair.
know what I mean?
That's fair.
Cardi B.
Of
I'm gonna
course.
lean on that side. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
no,
No, you don't.
yeah, Lotto's dope.
She is.
I can't get behind people like sexualizing her. Like
Hmm.
Who, Taylor Swift?
No,
Or Lotto?
Lotto.
Nobody's sexualizing Taylor Swift, bro.
No,
Yeah.
no, hell no. But no, Lotto, it's because it's like, you know, I watched her grow up from the
Okay.
rap game.
The rap game. She was a little
Yeah.
ass kid on that.
Yeah, so I can't be like, oh, she's hot as fuck because you know, seeing her as a kid. Yeah.
Wait, where?
Who on the
Lotto?
rap game?
She was on the
Yeah.
rap game.
Oh yeah. Huh? Oh Damn, you didn't ruin it, man.
Does that mean we're about to play some music while we talk about the rap game?
Well, we will in a second because we got an artist coming up here in a second,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
And he's supposed to be the hottest thing coming out this side of the Mississippi.
The hottest.
We gonna definitely see that. But I just want to
Pause.
say, Taylor Swift, ultra talented, does a lot of in the community, shaped like an ironing board. So I'm just saying, no,
Shaped
man,
like an ironing board.
shaped like an
Little
ironing board.
Flat piece
I'm
of
just
paper,
saying,
man.
You have anything else to say, Jay?
I think we've pretty much covered almost all of it. Yeah.
Are you currently looking?
Looking for what?
A partner.
Partner for, huh?
A partner to
For
play
life.
shuffleboard?
That's what he's asking.
Yeah, no, this is also.
Oh, is it a dating site
yeah,
too?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, but not really. I guess there's a loaded answer to that question. Yeah, I
don't know why he asked that, but
I
hey,
don't know.
Me neither. I just don't.
you better over pour for me at the show.
No.
Over
Here's
pour
the
the water.
here's the
The
thing.
show went left, man. What are we doing?
The bar has to make money. And when you over pour, that's not the bar making money.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can't be saying that when Jason's in the chat.
Yeah,
and-
I wouldn't be doing that. My boss is watching.
No, he knows you're not going to do that.
Yeah, because I actually won't.
And he's talking about some dancer for a Thursday. He's not paying attention to what I'm saying about drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, he said,
Oh, the DJ we have coming up on tonight. Yeah, DJ Nero, I believe.
Oh, that's what he's saying. Is shout that out.
Yeah.
oh, shaped like a 2x4. The dancer. Oh,
Was
you're talking about the dancer from last Thursday.
shaped like a 2x4.
No, Jay, looking for a partner. I think.
Was shaped like a 2x.
No, so
Okay,
like
sorry.
2x4 was Taylor.
Oh, the dancer that gave me a dance. Yeah, I mean, sure, maybe.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Not in the way that he provided the dance. Yeah, not not the way I would have preferred that to have gone. Yeah, and that video might go on. I think we're talking about posting that on Bullwhackers Facebook page.
The video of the bartender getting the lap dance.
Lap dance is not the way I would describe it. Getting
Oh,
dry humped, probably.
shit.
Yeah.
Getting raw dog.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
not
I
my
didn't
speed.
fucking come here.
Not my speed. But one of my patrons paid for it, so I was like, all right, I'll go
Oh.
up there and do it. And yeah. And then of course Jason filmed it and he's like, we're gonna stitch these videos together. Yeah. So
But you had a good time though, right?
Yeah.
Good night, right?
yeah, of course.
Everybody seemed festive.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody seemed. They will be back to let you guys know that that particular
Troop
troop will be back
In August.
in August or September. they'll be
Okay,
back.
gotcha. Yeah.
So, whatever date they're in the area, they'll
Okay.
give Bullwhackers their date. So
Okay.
that'll be a consistent thing
Uh-huh.
going forward. So your tickets early and
It was
Buy table tickets, right? Or
Yeah,
don't
they
they
better
have a VIP ticket or whatever?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
They buy those up.
So buy
Oh,
those
it
up.
was packed. It was packed. It was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It
There
was-
was
it-
a there and definitely rose the temperature of the building, if you will.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
All
So
right.
Jay, we appreciate you coming on
Yeah.
the Justice
Glad
League
to be here.
podcast, our
Yeah.
our little podcast we have here. We appreciate what you do.
Of course.
Thank you for giving us an explanation of how your job works
Mhm.
and your connection with the community as far as folks that are intoxicated and
Mhm.
your responsibility or the establishment's responsibility in making sure everybody gets home in one piece.
Well, and I'm an armed security guard in my other job, and so I frequently see people out on the road. But yeah, it's my obligation to make sure everybody gets home safe. Yeah.
Well, we hope you had a good time. You got to
Yeah.
got to come on, and we will see you
Podcast
again,
experience.
and we'll be checking in with you
Sounds
from
good.
time to time, and
Yeah.
you can give us. I mean, we probably need to do a segment called bartender stories, and you give us the great
Oh,
story
Yeah,
that
I've got
that
some.
that you can just tell
Most
us
of them
and
involve me
stuff.
being called a BF slur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes people get a little lit, too lit.
Too
And,
lit.
Too lit. Yeah.
Too lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Maybe we could have a where you just showing people how to make drinks and
Yeah,
the
I
process.
would
do that.
I actually would like to do that. Yeah,
Hey, got
very
nothing
interested in that.
yeah.
Yes.
We just opened up a new segment, folks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So we appreciate it, Jay. And
Definitely
thank you for
appreciate
being
it.
in, and we
Yeah.
we'll let you do your thing, and we will see you again next time. So
Alrighty.
what we're gonna do right now is we have the artist known as Blakk,
LOB Blakk, loyalty over blood.
all day long. So we're gonna set up here. Do you guys want to do a little yay or nay, or play some music, or what are you guys thinking you want to do?
Yeah, let's do a yay or nay.
Let's do some yay or nay so we can transition
And try.
and then we'll talk to
Let's do
Blakk,
I know first.
and he can let us know what LOB means and why that's significant and why you folks should start following that.
All right, so this is I Know by Elevated J.
Yes, sir.
Again, just tap in, yay or nay. Give us some feedback, honest feedback. You know, we don't got to sugarcoat these artists because it helps them build and, you know, be better. So let's take it away. This is I Know by Elevated. If it will play.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine. It's Elevated J.
Like.
I told you. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I know what they wanna say to me, let's go, I'm on a tightrope. I've been on the way to get this dough, I got my brothers by my side and it's the way that we all grow. Struggling in hard times in this life, created what I know. It's elevated till I croak, and that's a fact, don't get shit twisted, homie. I put my city on my back because this is the only shit that's for me. Don't fuck with fake, don't witness this shit that's phony. Don't make no mistake, make sure I'm safe, I keep that stick up on me. Boom, 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 what you gonna do about it? Or you gonna keep working harder for your crew around it? Once you found it, surrounded and pounded in their head, stay in front of the clock, so I know that my time coming next. Elevated till the day I'm dead, I'm made of the West. If you stay there, you gon' stay dependent, you can take the steps. Shows going crazy, breaking necks, never aim to flex. I'm the one they counted out, the one they can't impress. I've been working hard behind the scenes so I can see the mess. We proceed to step deeper into lethal territory, we don't need a vest. Beacon blacks, we seeking out the heathen flesh. I can see I'm blessed, my God been with me since I seen the breath. To be the best, I needed less and I needed less. To see a check, I needed checks that needed checks. Crazy how this world has been moving, I think I need a jet. Or better yet, I need to see the rest. I won't leave a mess. Yeah, hey, it's Jay, baby, listen close. In 3 years, I've been did the most. So many different shows, different places, different cities, different people, different hoes. Won't switch the mission, I'm getting known. I've been in my zone. This will forever live in my soul. Even after that, all about longevity. We screaming out like that's a fact. The rap master's back, metamorphing up in my habitat. This weed got me out on the moon. These nugs sad and fat. Look deeper into life, see where the patterns at. Imagine that, I figure out the codes and bring what matters back. Elevated minds to infinity, homie, that's the last. I pass them fast, the masses is what I'm reaching for. Shout out to Nasty Ness, cause almost all these opportunities come to me every single time I see a door. All the things my team is for is bigger than life, that's why we need a tour. That's love from mine to each of yours, keep knowledge close and be informed. I see it now, I'm being warned, this life, this what I need it for. This life will be the reason more true to reach the surface. I remember feeling worthless, like I didn't have no purpose. Now I open up the curtains and they all be shining lights. Now I know just what my search is and it's all gonna be alright. It's elevated till I'm dead, it's elevated after life. I'ma make this shit happen, said I'ma make this shit right. They try to knock me off my balance, they can't stay in the fight. It's elevated. I know what they wanna say to me, let's go, I'm on a tightrope. I've been on the way to get this dough, I got my brothers by my side and it's the way that we all grow. Struggling in hard times in this life, created what I know. It's elevated till I croak, and that's a fact, don't get shit twisted, homie. I put my city on my back because this is the only shit that's for me. Don't fuck with fake, don't witness this shit that's phony. Don't make no mistake, make sure I'm safe, I keep that stick up on me. Boom, 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 what you gonna do about it? Or you gonna keep working harder for your crew around it? Once you found it, surrounded and pounded in their head, stay in front of the clock, so I know that my time coming next. Elevated till the day I'm dead, I'm made of the West. If you stay there, you gon' stay dependent, you can take the steps. Shows going crazy, breaking necks, never.
All right, that was I Know by Elevated J. So again, tap in, yay or nay. What's your thoughts?
Maddie put fire in the comments. Obviously, it's a yay from me. You know, I love all of Jay's music. Very lyrical. knows how to tell what he's what he's going through.
Yes. Hold on. Hill said, "Can we make a drink live, like something cool, like tipsy bartender, LOB Blakk, in the building, Jeffrey, what D-Bon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maddie says fire. Sebastian says that intro is a little too long. I was also anticipating a build up to the drop, but other than those, solid.
So it just kind of dragged on, is what he's saying. Yeah.
And that's what I noticed a lot about Elevated J is he has a long intro.
Yeah, where it's just like playing the
yeah. So it's 50-50 for me.
Okay.
50-50.
What you say, nigga?
You know, I heard it already, so I fuck with it, man.
That's a yay.
So yeah. All right. So
this is LOB Blakk in the building. We're gonna play his new song.
Positive vibes, man. That's all we doing. Positive vibes, no negativity, none of that old, out the ordinary shit, man. We just want to live life, get some money, and travel the world.
All right. So this is Positive Vibes by LOB Blakk.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning and realized I ain't feeling this life. Niggas want stripes, I'm trying to dodge the feds like I'm moving miles under them Friday night lights. I said fuck the hood, even though I love it, got ink in my skin twice. So many souls gone that I grew up rich, shit really hurt a nigga, I can't lie. I could sit up here and write a book about it, but we all got a page on the side of the life. So I'm cooler trying to brainstorm, really want to experience the other side of life. Like all the fancy cars, grow the best weed, this shit here like 600 a zip. Go by my mom's a crib and have hella land, maybe purchase a little boat or two. Yeah, just to go fishing and reminisce about the time we was stuck in the trenches. 7 sisters and 2 little brothers, can't forget about them on my journey, little nigga. 11 nieces and nephews, gotta feed the fam, I can't look out for you niggas no more. And it ain't no disrespect, leave me alone before I bust your dome, and it's some real shit.
Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the bitch when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately. Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the bitch when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately.
How you been doing, baby? She say my life been crazy. People don't understand depression and how I've been feeling lately. She say, you know what's crazy? I had to ask what's thick. She say this world been going crazy. I say that's a bit. People don't talk about God. She say the devil winning. No, I'm a sin, but I try to repent. Wanna stay away from violence. I don't want no drama, but I still put that bitch on you, nigga. Talk to God daily about all of my problems. Praying he come take them away, but I'm still running it with devils. They been in my ear saying go take his soul away today. Look, woke up this morning and realized I ain't feeling this life. Niggas want stripes, I'm trying to dodge the feds like I'm moving miles under them Friday night lights. I said fuck the hood, even though I love it, got ink in my skin twice. So many souls gone that I grew up rich, shit really hurt a nigga, I can't lie.
Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the bitch when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately.
Yeah, all right. That was. Hey, stop. All right. Yeah, that was Positive Vibes by LOB Blakk.
Yes, sir.
That was just a real smooth, real mellow, real kind of a joint right there. So how did you come up with that? Like, what's your inspiration for that?
Cause man, in 2024, a lot of people always, everybody only want to talk about getting money, fucking bitches, killing. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring something different. Positive energy, man, positive vibes. Leave all that negative shit alone. You can put that bitch on and ride with it. You know what I'm saying?
They've been talking about getting money and still haven't got the money.
Right. Yeah. But so I just want to bring something different to the table.
So hold on. Yes, yay or nay in the chats. Let's hear it. That's
You know it's a yay from me.
Yeah,
it's a definite yay.
I fuck with it. Ever since I forgot what song I heard. The first one you showed me,
Full of Gas.
Yes, and I became a fan.
I appreciate that.
I just like the rawness and just the lyricalness or whatever. You're one of those artists that Prince been producing out of his studios with all the auto-tune shit, you know.
Hey, this man uses auto-tune sometimes.
Some
he just gets mad at me if I do it.
See, it's every once in a while. For me, I like my voice, man. Don't nobody sound like me, so I want to give you me. I don't want to give you nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you be on his helmet. Boy.
So Sebastian said that was great. Look, I like the beat and the delivery of the bars.
Yeah,
influential shit. Right,
I appreciate
that. Madison says yes, sir. Jesse Press, yeah. You know what I meant. Yes,
Jesse.
And Manuel Booth said shots fired. No, it's not shots fired. It was just
Hey man, this man, they all old school, man. I like the new school sound and shit. But you can ask this man, I really be editing in that bitch. He sees it all the time, every day.
It's the problem with the newer school, right? And you're on the Blakk more on the old path. That's just like he's merged older and modern really, really well, makes him unique.
Right.
It used to be in when I was younger, you could not really sound like another guy. You had to sound like a different person, or you didn't get no play. Nowadays,
hey, did Prince fuck with the
kind of sound? Stop, man. Stop, man.
Your ass, bro. I swear.
Every week, man.
On his helmet.
I don't know. I'll be editing his.
You used to,
yeah, for real.
The level or the degree of uniqueness is not there anymore.
Right.
You got the cadence, same,
right,
everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? And what they don't realize is it makes it hard for the consumer to differentiate guys.
Yeah.
It's just way harder now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you heard of Jay-Z or you heard of 50, they don't sound alike. You know that as soon as you put it on or whatever. And I'm not saying you can't hear the difference in the new artists, but they're way closer together than they used
coming
to
from
be.
the South though, bro. Everybody got their own sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's actually run it back a little bit if we can. I was gonna say,
let's go back. So where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, Amy City, 985 Tangipahoa Parish. That's where I grew up. That's where I'm from. You know, it's a small place in between two big cities. You know,
Baton Rouge and
New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay.
So this nigga gonna know more than me too.
So what brought you up here, Katrina?
Nah,
no. There was a lot of people that.
How long ago was that though?
Yeah, that was way long ago, bro. I came out here in 2018.
Okay.
I just wanted to travel around the world and see different parts of the life. You know what I'm saying?
No, because Montana, all the states up this way took in a lot of Katrina. People.
I just came.
Oh, did you? What brought you up here though? Was it a chick?
Nah, bro. Nah. It was really just I'm from the trenches for real. And you grow up in it, you don't want to be around that.
You're trying to get away from that, right? Something different.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get much further away from where you from
all
the way up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the same with all of us. Besides my homie.
You guys took over my land.
Yeah. Hey, but I was gonna say so you was talking about the trenches.
Every day, people in there just bow today, firing shots all over the place. Tribe, let it be known.
What's up, Jesse? But I was gonna say, so a lot of my homies in the studio always think LOB is some gang shit. Can you explain what LOB is for the people out there that don't know?
Loyalty over blood. Families change, friends change, loyalty don't. You know what I'm saying? When you got a friend and they your friend to the end, it don't matter what y'all go through, it don't matter what happened, they gonna always be there. And that's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Blood don't always make you family. Your blood will change on you at a drop of a dime. Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's what it is. Loyalty over blood.
You got t-shirts with that on it too, right?
Yeah, man, I got it on right now. You know,
got his merch on. Yeah, look at the represent.
On, yeah.
So how if we want to get a shirt or some merchandise from you, how we go about getting some of that
You
stuff?
can hit me up in the DMs and I'll send it to you, man. Cash App, DM me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I got you.
Prince, put that in the comment, man, so people can go hit him up and get some of his merchandise.
Yeah, I got it on deck right now.
So, do you need a designer to help you expand your?
That's what he do.
Yeah, we can work with something.
You
you probably don't remember. I hit you up a couple years ago, and I tried to get you to recreate this exact logo, but it didn't. We didn't come together because it was hands. Remember at first?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it was harder for me to get a logo made because I wanted the hands.
Yeah, because I was when he told me the name, and I look back and I'm like, okay, I have messages.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what I know this too, and we all know this in some facet, trying to find it encapsulates what you're trying to get across to the public. With this particular design that you have now, do you feel that it encompasses everything that you're trying to expand as far as a brand? What were some of the mechanisms?
3 different fonts that you see on it. It's 3 different ones because everybody come from a different path of life. You know what I'm saying?
That is right.
So you relate. You got the middle class, which is the regular letters. You got the fancy letters, which is the loyalty, and you got the grimy, the blood. You know what I'm saying? Then you put the world on there just because we're trying to take over everything. We want everybody in every part of the world to, come together and, get with it.
Right.
Because everybody can relate.
Everybody can, and it supersedes race, religion, gang, whatever it is you're a part of.
Right.
Loyalty over blood. You instantly understand that. You know what I mean? Especially in a family as big as mine. Trust me on that. You know what I mean? It don't take much to start hating. So
I don't even have a big family. I got a small one, but it's still the same thing. It's the same thing.
It could get crucial, right?
Yeah.
But
this man always on the phone with his mom in the studio.
Yeah, that's my mama,
He's
man.
supposed to be. That's mama.
That's my biggest fan, my worst critic. If she don't like it, something ain't right. I gotta go back and redo it.
Right. That better be your biggest fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you come to my house for the first time and you saw the studio in the little room with the before I had the nice computer shit. You saw like this little shit. What was your first initial thoughts? Like, what did you think when you walked in? You thought,
this ain't gonna turn out.
I'm back at home.
That's what you thought when you first walked in?
Boy, I grew up recording in the closet. That ain't nothing new to me.
You gotta start in the closet.
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody that's in the studio, you gotta start in the closet.
We're in the closet with
so
it.
you didn't feel like, oh man, this is another bullshit.
Nah. It's not about the.
In a lot of big albums came out of
more comfortable that way. You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't about what the studio look like when you start doing what you was doing. Then it's like, all right, I need to lock in with them.
Yeah, and it's about your experience, your knowledge.
Right.
True. And I got heavy tools. That's not even but
boy, we can record that mud outside in the van. As long as it go hard, we're gonna drop it.
And once you understand how to make it actually make the quality product, don't matter where you at, man. As long as your delivery is right, you understand how to make this stuff, you can make it anywhere.
So a lot of people don't know, actually, a lot of artists don't sound exactly like their songs, so you see them when they get on stage and they sound completely different. This man sounded the exact same in the studio as when he rapping to his songs, or if he just went to the backyard and started spitting something. He sounded the exact same.
That's why I don't do auto-tune.
Man, we are not bringing up no more.
I'm just saying that's why I don't do it. You hear this voice, this $1 million voice right here. They need to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
And he got $1 million voice.
Yeah, he do.
And he hides a lot though.
Yeah. I think I
love the sound of auto-tune.
I don't know.
His auto-tune sound great though. It really do sound good.
Yeah.
But he actually can hold a note too though. So he's talented.
Oh yeah, I forget. You see me record. I throw it off on purpose.
Exactly so that's what I'm saying. And I think that's Tribe's point is the oversaturation of it, right?
Yeah.
there's an overset, and that's with anything. You just do it too much, and people will grow tired from it.
Right.
So you want to show some type of an ability to be able to have gravity in different aspects of different lanes. So
I'm telling you, when this man's singing in the studio, sometimes he'll literally tell me turn that auto-tune shit the fuck down.
Yeah, because I don't like it,
running
man.
it up, man.
We ain't finna do all that, bro. You ain't finna make me sound like not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I come on there, you gonna know it's me. It ain't nobody else. It's me.
Yeah. And I heard some of the other rappers from the South that come up and record and shit. Yeah, none of them sound like you, and you don't sound like none of them.
Yeah.
So, who was your inspiration growing up as to like what
music?
Yeah, music wise, what like why you are artist now?
Pimp C.
Pimp C?
Yeah. UGK.
Okay.
Who Pimp C doesn't get his due, might I add. So
okay, so
he does.
We did this on the radio. Let's do it now.
Okay.
Top 5 producers. Let's do producers.
And listen, we got my folks out there. I want to get his top 5 too.
You better play this fucking smart, nigga.
I'm getting his top 5 too, because I want to know what his are too.
I ain't really on the producer side.
Okay. Top
artists.
10. Let's do top 10 artists.
I give you 5 for sure.
Okay,
10. And that's pushing.
Give us 5, but who's your favorite producer?
You.
No,
I'd like to hear that.
He wanted me to say that.
That's good.
He wanted me to say
that's
that.
a shameless plug right there.
Okay. Top 5. What's your top 5 artists of all time?
UGK, number 1. See, it's kind of.
Are we gonna do artists or groups? Because that's considered a group.
UGK is a group.
Yes.
Boost and Webber group. That was who I was gonna say number 2. That's who I got to put up there. That's me. I'm from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Then you go J. Cole, of course. Lil Wayne, of course. And I ended off with
that nigga you was playing yesterday.
Nah, bro. That's me.
That's exactly what you're supposed to start with. You won always.
Nah, I gotta
You start with you always, and then
the
work
reason
your
why
way back.
the reason why I'm not gonna start with me is because these the people who they was doing this way before me. You know, they the reason why.
Okay, top 5 Southern from the South.
Okay, 1 and 2 ain't gonna change.
Do you think T.I. should be the king of the South?
Nah. No disrespect, but no.
Come on, yes.
He cool, you know, on what
he ain't.
You said Outkast? I know about Outkast, but T.I. started the rap movement in the A.
No, you're not.
But
you're not. Y'all know the debate here is Scarface, and it's
I
thought it's Scarface. What's wrong with y'all?
Everybody got their own little picks and chooses, though. You know.
That's a good point.
For real. Yeah.
That's a good point.
He's saying that there's different Souths in the background.
Because the Florida dudes, hell.
I just say all the kings came from the A. That's why the A is the music central.
I'm saying the path of Southern music, it goes through Scarface. Period.
I actually never really listened to Scarface.
Man,
boy, you crazy?
Hey,
did he used to do that like murder shit? Now.
Don't
you need to go pull him up now.
Let me help you.
Yeah,
there are some things you just don't say out loud.
Hey,
that's one of shit like that.
Yeah,
ever in
that's
life.
a legend, bro.
Do not say that. That is crazy that you just said that.
Yeah,
that man say who? I don't listen.
So Al Pacino, he raps then? That's from Scarf. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm sitting here. He said that. And I'm sitting here thinking. I was like, where do I know that name from? But it's just a movie.
You better go backlog.
All right, I'll go listen after this. I'll go listen after this.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah.
Who's the guy that proliferated Southern rap? Is it Scarface?
You can put him up there for sure.
It's his face. Now you have other guys. Boosie, there's other guys in there, right? That are in there.
BG, Soulja Slim,
Soulja Slim, I know that.
And then if you really want to go all the way back, we just gloss over Luke Skywalker.
Right.
You know, the two
You gotta
live
put Master
the
P
two
in there.
live crew dudes.
Oh,
are
I know
so,
Master P.
The two live crew dudes are so important to Southern rap. Without them, because there was nothing down there when they was there. There was no other acts.
Who's the one that
there.
did the tipping on
Yeah, Ghetto
fofos?
Boys too.
Scarface,
Yeah.
Ghetto
Who did
Boys.
tipping on fofos?
Oh, you talk about
Will Grain tipping.
Slim Thug.
That shit's hard.
So that's all the Swisher House guys, right? Is that Paul, Mike
No,
Jones? They
all
all the dudes from there. Yeah, and then you got your Atlanta guys, which is like Jermaine Dupri. You know the
T.I.,
and
So
Outkast.
two live crew, like Uncle Luke, right?
Uncle
Jeezy.
Luke,
Oh yeah,
okay.
Jeezy was a big.
Jeezy,
They
you
called
gotta
him Uncle
put
Luke.
Jeezy
He
up
was
though.
Luke Skywalker when I was young.
Who am I thinking
yeah.
of? I just can't think of the name right now.
Who?
Not Jeezy, but Gutta.
Gucci Man.
Gucci Mane. Yeah, Gucci Mane is Atlanta as well.
Yeah. See, I'm Louisiana, bro.
But
Front of
Louis,
boat.
but if you talk,
Louisiana and
listen,
Texas, bro.
if you
That's
talk-
what I listen
So
to.
Louisiana, that's
Yeah.
Master P
Yeah.
and
but
BG, Soldier Slim, all that.
Master P is great, and P got to have his place, but P get a check mark because I know P history, and some of these younger cats, you may not know it. Some of these P did not represent the South when he came out.
Richmond.
He represented California when he came
Yeah.
out. I know because I was in California buying them CDs at the swap meet
Yeah.
with TRU. I was actually
With your
there.
motherfucking hair slicked back, looking
I
clean.
was. I was because he know it's true too. And the fact of the matter was, Master P wasn't saying nothing about no Magnolia Projects.
Oh man,
and
so
none
so
of
this
that
is
was
one of your
coming
homies
out.
from back in the day.
That's my cousin.
Oh, so I'm getting packed out after this. Is what you're saying?
Listen, we could.
Yeah, because Master P had a record store.
He had a
Limit
record, No Limit record store in Richmond, California, and what some of my greatest Master P stuff. First TRU and the Ice Cream Man. All that stuff is California stuff.
Okay, well then I got a question for all
so
you
like
guys.
Ghetto D and all that.
All that stuff.
I got a question for all you guys because this will just show the difference of like kind of what you guys grew up listening to. What's like a song that was a staple of when you grew up? Like when like something you remember looking back, like yeah, this is represents where I grew up. Like I
Me?
listened to this as a kid. Yeah, all of you guys. Yeah.
Shit, Boosie set it off.
Set it off was when he was a kid. You was listening to that shit.
Hell yeah, boy.
Okay.
See, when I grew up, Boosie was really in his prime, bro. So he had the streets turned.
Yeah, I remember listening to some Boosie. when I was younger.
So Boots, is that like independent and all of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All in that same time frame.
Who was yours from your time frame that you remember?
When
young?
I'm growing up,
Yeah.
that fucking ICP. Like,
Insane Clown Posse? Insane Clown, any of theirs?
Yeah,
I gotta.
just all like the Great Malenko and
Mm-hmm.
like the whole clown whatever.
Is probably obviously Straight Outta Compton, Easy Does It, and Nothing But a G Thing. Them are the chains the industry.
I forgot you was around listening to that shit.
Man, don't play with me.
Oh, me, that shit's
Oh,
hard.
I thought
so
you-
you got it live and
Man, play
direct.
with me, though. See
Yeah.
Then see, I forgot to even name one of the biggest ones from New Orleans, Juvenile.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, Juvenile got this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Juvenile had that thing. That is the
Yeah.
biggest song to
Yeah.
ever come out of.
I don't know how I forgot.
Hold on,
about
you
him.
guys not you
Wait,
guys
wait,
are gonna
wait.
you guys are gonna realize what mine was.
Okay, hold on. I thought he was gonna bring up like one of the hymns from the Bible back
From
when
the
Jesus-
Bible. What are the hymns?
God
Shit.
damn.
Start singing some dinosaur tunes with us, man.
Oh no, that's what we doing.
My Little Dinosaur.
Meet the
Oh,
That was
Flintstones.
his favorite. No, I like it just couldn't get away from it, so it always will remind me of the when I was growing up is Crank That Soldier Boy, because that's like
Oh,
the
you mean
internet
7
era
years
shit.
ago?
Would have been more like 14 15 years ago, because I was in like third grade. Remember dancing to that in my friend's basement, thinking I was the coolest shit ever, man. Yeah. Because I'm 24.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
doing
said Soldier
that
Boy,
either.
right?
It was that
We
was the
all-
time period. That doesn't mean
No,
that's
no,
who I
it's
grew
okay,
up on.
but
That
you
was
know,
the time
everybody
period.
said something and he said what he said, but I'm we'll let it.
No, he understands that because I was asking for something that was a staple of your time period. Soldier Boy was the staple of my time period, which is bad.
So that
It was
the
the crank that
move,
was-
the crank
yeah.
movement with the young jock
Anytime I
and
see
the
any of that-
motorcycle.
So you from the Hurricane Chris era,
Bro, yes, hey baby. Anytime I hear any of
Fucking-
that shit, it just takes me back. I'm like, bro, I can't do it.
These
I was listening to
these-
shitty edited music,
these
bro.
TikTok fools. This is why we got all that.
I
stuff
have
that
never
we-
owned
I
TikTok.
never-
I'm
Hey,
the
I'm
only
just
one that
saying,
don't.
Hey, it's not TikTok. It was the MySpace.
It was
MySpace,
yeah, it was
that's
it
right,
was
it's MySpace.
just being on the internet for like the first time, and that's all you would see is that. Come on, man. Because I don't listen to like a lot of old shit, so it would have to be somebody played something for
You
me.
could tell that the East Bay was his home, more male than the rest of the pushers, because he got a Tech 9 in the bushes. And that's how the shit was.
Who you rapping right
First
now?
name Jack, last name Daniels. Had two boys.
Oh yeah, I
named
don't
E
know
and
shit
J.
for I don't know shit
He
word
had
before.
the 9 and J. The
You know who else I
AK.
grew up on was
Clocked on the
Naughty
street,
by
called
Nature.
Hit a seat.
Naughty by Nature. I could rap all them. That was what I was skating to that
So
shit.
you wasn't really into hood music.
I
You
was
was into
roll
that
bouncing that
commercial
shit.
stuff.
Hell
See,
no.
Louisiana is
Hey,
straight hood. I'm talking
Remember
about
what I
gutter.
told you when you first met me? I did not even start really listening to rap till I was like a teenager, even though I was like doing shit and doing all that shit. I was really listening to like heavy metal, rock, fucking a little bit of pop because I was a big Michael Jackson fan as a kid. I remember when he died, I was coming home from a basketball tournament. Like I remember, you know what I mean? So I was listening to different shit than what people think I listen
You
to.
was dancing like Mike. I know it.
Nigga, I was in the
know it.
My
I
mom,
know it.
yo.
You see him start stuttering.
No, my mom used to get mad at me in the store because I would be doing that
I know
shit.
it.
She'd be like,
I
what the
can see
fuck
that.
is wrong with you? I'd be in the store humping the air.
I know it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna listen to Scarface.
Go when
He's one of the pioneers of the rap game. Like,
Right.
Hey, the relevancy of his music today, when you go back, is crazy. Like Scarface was ahead of his time too. He's one of them guys like E40. They were just, you knew they if they wanted to stick around, they would stick around.
Right.
So talking about in J. Cole being on one of your top 5.
Right.
So what do you think about the beef going on?
No, what do you think about his apology? That shit's over now.
Yeah, but did you hear Drake's this?
Nah, I ain't hear Drake's.
He just released it.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He did Rick Ross. He did. Yeah, he was. This is
Man, I
He
think
dissed
all
Rick
that
Ross?
beef for the internet, bro. Them
What?
people got too much money to be beefing.
right.
That's
Well, they ain't gonna
some
do
broke
shit,
nigga shit.
but they talk about each other.
So what's your view on that, Kendrick or Jay?
I don't have a view on it.
No.
Nah.
It's really.
I'm worried about me.
It's,
I got a show coming up in 2 weeks in both. I'm saying that's all I'm worried about.
So,
They can do that. They got more money than me.
then
I'm trying to get though.
let's touch on that. Where are you performing?
I'm performing at Parlay's Boombox at the Eagles, April 26th in Bozeman.
And then he's also performing at our thing, right? That's what we had said.
We haven't ironed out. any
Okay,
of that
we won't
yet.
announce that then. Sorry, guys. I thought that's what I thought that was our plan. My
But
bad.
you know we're gonna have an open mic. So if you
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot.
yes,
I
yes,
forgot.
we're gonna open up the mic and just so we're not boring our
Our guest.
guests with. I'm not saying music is
just
boring.
dealing
It's
with
just,
us, and yeah,
it's basically a party. So if anybody wants to jump on the mic and spit something, it's we just want to hang out rather than
We're
watch a
trying to-
show.
I mean, the whole thing with that show is we just trying to have fun. We're trying to have people come in, meet some people.
Positive vibes only.
Positive vibes only. The people that are interjected with the show, the guests, people that watch the show.
Yeah.
Just a place that we can come and just have a good time.
Right.
So let's
Have
see
you-
if we can change.
so
people up.
Have you performed before?
Yeah.
So when you get on stage, walk around and we'll try to get through it. When you get on stage, kind of what goes through your mind? Like, are you getting hyped? Or are you a little nervous? Or what are you thinking about before you get on stage?
Nothing. Nothing, bro.
You're just you
I
want to go
just
out there
go.
and
This
kill.
what I do. This normal for me. When I was young, I knew this was one day all this was gonna happen. So it's time to go. I already know all my music. It don't make no sense to think about it because then you're gonna make yourself nervous. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on and rock it. What you thinking for?
But so with that being said, you know, the Justice League, Bullwhackers presents the Justice League meet and greet party May 4th.
Yes, we can announce that. We just did on our Facebook.
Yeah,
too.
so May 4th, you know, come hang out with us. There's gonna be drink specials, possibly
Star Wars Day too.
Star Wars Day. So you know,
giveaways.
You know, dress in your favorite Star Wars.
Just come.
Wait,
out
are we
and
doing that?
have fun.
Is it Star Wars themed?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Star Wars Day. You know, you don't.
Oh
gotta
yeah,
come-
May the 4th be with you. Okay, my bad. Yep.
Yeah, you don't.
Man, y'all
come-
want to know something crazy about that? Y'all talking about Star Wars?
Yes.
Dude, I've never watched a Star Wars episode.
Same.
Movie, but yeah,
It's a movie. I thought it was.
it's
a show.
a whole series of movies.
It's movies and shows is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, same. I haven't watched any of that.
But
But
I'm a
it's,
Star Wars nerd.
but
Black, where you from? I'm sure they ain't watching Star Wars. I know some brothers.
I
down
put
there,
on
they ain't-
Boondocks late at
Yeah,
night.
they not
I
man.
watched
watching
some
Star Wars.
Boondocks, man.
I never watched any episodes of that.
They
No.
Of the
Yes.
busy trying to avoid a world war.
Right.
Hey, we gotta
Thanks.
put Tribe on. He's never seen the Boondocks, nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. I can't watch TV.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
The
this
Boondocks
a-
is lifestyle,
it's like a
man.
hood
That
cartoon.
shit hard as fuck.
That
We're
might be
getting
the
through our
best
episodes again
cartoon
right
ever.
now.
For real.
That's a life-changing cartoon. Like
Yeah.
just because it's
It's
If
so
if
raw.
R. Kelly go to
Raw.
jail, I'm gonna
Yeah.
piss on your cat.
Yeah, but again, I can't
Pimp
watch.
Man Sleep
I can't
Day.
watch. You know, sit and
Uncle
watch.
Ruckus.
Yeah.
Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what
the
I grew up-
opposite of what Michael Jackson had. Revitiligo.
So
Yeah.
he'll say he hasn't watched Star Wars, but me, on the other hand, I'm a nerd.
Hey, that's why
So
you.
is
That's
she
why
coming as Princess Leia?
I don't know.
she's
I'm-
Hill, are you coming as Princess Leia?
I'm the prince. It's all perfect
Yes. What are you
like
coming
that.
as the prince.
Oh, I thought you
thought
called
he was coming as
Princess.
Princess
Leia. But no, again, May 4th, you know, meet and greet Justice League podcast show. We're doing a party. Come hang out. Drink specials, giveaways. Show starts at 9 to close.
Come rub some elbows.
Yeah, come rub some elbows on my back, but whatever, you know.
Whatever you need, rub something.
Yes. So she says no. I'm.
Oh man,
Seth?
we can't
Sith?
Sith. We can't be on this. We can't be friends no more. No more.
I'm gonna come as that fucking big fat dude. That,
Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
That he's the one that Princess Leia is a slave for a while.
Oh,
That,
I'm
that's
coming
just gonna be my slave.
I'm coming as that other guy. I'm coming as that other guy.
Mace Windu,
Darth Negro.
Mace Windu,
What's that black guy?
Mace Windu.
No, what? What's that other dude?
Oh,
In the
Lando
new one,
Calrissian.
Lando.
No.
Billy D. Williams. That's the guy right there.
Hold on.
While he looks this up, Blakk, tell us a little bit more about your music and like stuff that you're looking forward to that you're dropping, because we heard about the shows. Give us a little insight on what you dropping, what you got, what you're working on, what you got coming.
Yeah, I got a mixtape coming out April 25th called Boo Babies, featuring my homeboy Third World Dev. It's just a little 5-song EP.
This shit's hard as fuck.
Man, that bitch gonna take over the streets, bro. It's some real down south, you know, putting people on where we come from. You know what I'm saying? We come from the booth, so
It's some gangster
nothing
shit,
like
and they ain't
Well,
talking about
Kylo
negativity.
Ren?
Negativity. Kylo Ren, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. From the new ones. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
But no, it's some real shit. They talking gangster shit, and it's not negative. It's fucking get you turned up, ready to go party.
it's
Listen,
a story, man.
Make you
it's-
clap
putting
it.
out
It's a
stories.
story. You can have fun to it. You
Right.
can learn something from it. Music
Yeah.
should be able to do all of those things at once.
Right.
It as customarily, that's what it's done. So
Right.
let's trying to get back to an era to where we're informing you, you having a little bit of fun,
Right.
and there's some realness to it.
Yeah.
You
for
know,
sure.
you know, music has always been street reporting.
One thing I
So-
do want to say though on here. So I watch the podcast almost every week. You know what I'm saying? When y'all talk about my song Full of Gas, I like what y'all say. I like it because I didn't really think that everybody else would receive that song like y'all did because it was on such a
These are some real
legendary
niggas here,
sample.
real old school niggas.
So I'm happy y'all like it.
It's a honestly.
That's the one with what sample is it?
Smooth.
Operator.
It's well, you for one you use Sade, so
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
already you get points
Yeah.
for that. And I think the thing that was great is our lawyer friend Craig, who is the sponsor of our show in Hensel
Right.
Law. He instantly, oh, that's Sade. He was
Right.
like, I was like,
Yeah.
so you drag, that's a lawyer. You pulled him right in. He gave you a yay. So
Right.
The lawyer and the doctor like this music.
and the doctor liked it. So that's your ability to be able to reach over boundary.
Right.
I don't. There is no such thing as boundary with
Right.
music, right?
Yeah.
Boundary is only in your mind. There's no
Right.
such real thing as it. So just keep doing what you're doing. The message is right. Let's have some fun, man. Let's if we can help with that, we definitely gonna do what we can to facilitate.
Don't too many people really use.
I don't know this new stuff. Everyone's sampling music now. Not the old school sample, but
See, I'm talking about the old school. I only know one artist that do it. Big X the Plug. He like the only one that I know that he put out good.
but
hits.
like most of Tyga's songs, they're all remakes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, what's your opinion on criticism? Because you watch our show, so us giving the criticism on yay or nay. We
watched that bad one.
There's a few that think we're biased and that we don't like them because of their music.
Well, I mean, I can't say that. I don't think I ever got an A.
But
what do you think of how we criticize some people? He's asking like,
I'm gonna say it like this: the world too soft. People need to know it's not good. Try again.
Because we're your friends, but
Right.
we're the ones that ain't gonna be like, oh, that's fucking fire.
yeah, no,
That's-
he gets mad at me if I say something's hot, and he's like, I need to know.
I want to know the real. I don't want you to sit in my face and lie and then go get in the car like, man, this shit trash.
Because that's what people
Tell me right now.
That's what people do, though.
Right. Yeah,
not
tell
just
me
in
right
music,
now.
People just do that in life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you there's a level to, if you mess with me the way you say you mess with me,
You're gonna give me the real.
you better be the first one to be like, nah, that's buddy. I don't have nothing in telling you that it's trash.
Right.
Other than I don't want you out there looking a particular way, for
Right.
my opinion.
Right.
Do what you want to do at the end of the day, but I feel that ain't it right there.
And then at the end of the day, an artist really got to look at it. Every song not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's how I
just
look
because
at it. I
one
get
person
nay
don't
every
like
week.
it, you can't get butt hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you see, I get nay almost every week besides the last couple, and I already know most of the songs that I make. Tribe's only going to be listening for the beat.
So Hill said, "You aren't a true friend if you can't tell the truth. Friends
Right.
are brutal, honest."
Yeah,
Right.
facts.
Yeah, but and that's a fact. That's why many people don't got real friends these days, because if you ain't a yes man, you know people typically tend not to want to mess
They
with
say
you
fuck
nowadays,
you.
right?
Right.
Oh, but if you gotta break some eggs to get to the omelet. So
Yes,
Right.
that's the way to go.
and that's like he said. That's what this generation is like. Used to the participation trophies,
Yeah.
and like I'm gonna put this song out, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna get compliments on it because
I have friends.
yes,
Yeah.
and
see,
that goes back to participation trophies.
People that take good criticism typically tend to be more successful in life.
right.
That's statistically true.
Right.
So I can look at somebody and see them, right? I don't care what they do, down on their luck, work, doing great or whatever. I could normally be in a room and just hear the way they correspond with, and that it's not likely that they're going to be successful, right? People that are typically unsuccessful, you typically blame people for their circumstance.
Right.
They take no responsibility for their
Victim
action.
mentality.
It's
Yep.
always a victim mentality. anytime I deal with people like that, I honestly feel sorry for them because I know they don't know better, that you've already exposed yourself as the problem. The problem wasn't none of the stuff you said.
Right.
The problem was just the mouth it came out of.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna put that out there. So, to those of you out there, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. We all need it. We that doesn't mean you gotta like it. So this is the thing, we are in this era to where the criticism, you gotta like it. If I don't like the criticism, I totally put that to the side. I can't handle it, right? That's how people typically try to operate.
Right.
Like, how you gonna get better if that's your positioning, right?
You supposed to feel like you're the best in the world, but at the same time, stay humble. Always. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody better than you at something.
You ever somebody told me something one time. You ever drove in a car doing 120 on the highway? What do you see on the side of the road? It's hard to see stuff.
All right.
Now, if you was on that same highway doing 20, you're gonna be able to see a lot more stuff, right?
Yeah.
We all driving 120. Some of the people on the side doing 20, they're gonna be like, you missing the rock, you missing the bushes over there. You need that type of stuff in your life. It helps you see further, better. So just keep that in mind. Like, so anytime you see the woe is me crowd, woe is me, victimness, he did that, she did that, or whatever, steer clear of the people. Them people don't got nothing for you, man. They don't got nothing for you.
Yeah.
All they gonna do, they already destroying their life. You can't help them but pull you. Like, the thing is, typically people think that you can be pulled out of a hole. No, you got to dig, you got to climb out of the hole, but they can pull you in it, though.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Hell yeah.
Hill was like, oh, I'm living life at driving 20.
She-
She's a fucking slow ass driver.
You fucking is driving 20, noticing everything, bro. He's over there noticing one lights out, noticing these wasn't lined up. Tribe's in here going OCD.
Tribe was ready today. He came ready. He came loaded for bear. So that's what he does. I told you, he's the parent.
He's
of the
keeping
show.
everything on track.
You know what? Because we got to start,
Getting our quality up there.
Stepping this game up.
Right.
I tried to get the video quality internet connection going.
Did it go? Oh yeah, we didn't have that.
Right cord. So.
Yep.
But
it'll be up and running beautifully next week.
Yes, we will have some changes coming to the show. Obviously, we are in the infancy of developing this.
It hasn't been long. 11 episodes
that didn't exist
with 14,000 followers.
It's pretty good.
11 episodes.
Consistency the key.
That is the key right there.
All right,
if you build it, they will come. Ain't that the Field of Dreams?
Big
right
facts,
there,
big
man.
facts.
If you build it, they gonna come. But building it is one thing. Sticking with what you built is really the meat and the sandwich.
Yeah, the music game, the podcast game, the business game, really any area of life, you got to just follow through and continue to stay consistent, give people content. So question for you, because I still have people asking me this all the time, so I'm going to ask you, is there a meaning behind your locks?
Yeah.
Or you just like the style?
I started growing my hair because I tried to be a Rastafarian, but
Rastafari.
I like meat, so I can't be no fucking vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? And then I curse, and you're not supposed to do that.
You can eat. You can eat meat if you choose to. Rastafarianism is a way of life.
Man,
you're supposed to eat.
If you trying to be a real deal, you got to follow what them people saying.
You see him telling me
and
I'm
I
not
can't
real
follow
deal.
what they
That's
saying
crazy.
all the way.
You hear what he just said?
You know what I'm saying?
He said, no, don't try to keep me that new generation hybrid. I'm gonna do it my kind of way so I can accept it.
Yeah,
you ain't really that.
This man just told me I was a real Rastafarian. That crazy.
No, I'm saying I ain't saying you a fake one. I'm just saying, you got to do it how they saying.
I gotta
And
start.
I'm not gonna say
living the right way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm a real Rastafarian because I don't live it they way.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Blakk,
Right.
all you got to do is tell him, no, I didn't call you fake. I just told you the truth. Now you decide what you are.
Yeah.
No, I'll work on my lifestyle.
Yeah,
I'll work on my
for real.
lifestyle. Black man over here get me right all the time. He always asking me questions about
But
why
to
are you
answer your
doing
question,
this?
though, to answer your question,
Yeah.
I started growing my hair because they believe that the power of a man is through his locks.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, I read something the other day. Don't native coaches believe that too? Not the power of the man, but it's something about when y'all grow y'all hair, y'all only
Yeah.
cut
Your
it
hair
when you
grows
know
as long
somebody
as you do.
dies.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. That's why I grew it.
Yeah. And like most of my boys, they have
All
long
have long
hair,
hair.
and
As my boys have
hey,
long hair.
Yep.
everywhere
As
we
mine
go,
do until Demonte cut his.
everywhere we go is like, oh, she's a little cute girl.
Yeah.
My 6-year-old, he was wrestling.
Oh my god.
And they're like, are you gonna let her beat you? Yeah, it's like pin her.
No,
Like-
even I know, and I asked him. You remember? I was like, "Is that your daughter wrestling?" He was like, "No, it's my son." I was like, "Oh shit, I knew that too." I'm
yeah,
dumb.
and you're in a boy bracket, so how are we?
Yeah.
And if you see a picture of him, he looks like a boy. So the people that there are saying that you're gonna let that girl beat you is crazy. Because if you see him in person, he looks like a boy.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a girl.
People a lot of times just be talking, bro. They don't really,
And-
you know.
They don't even take the time to figure it out.
Yeah.
And most of the time, we just stop correcting people because
Yep.
we're not gonna see them again.
Right.
It's
So it
just-
don't matter.
Yeah.
No, but that's basically the same reason as mine. But the real teaching, you're right, is this the man's strength comes from his locks, but it is also your locks grow as you do. So when you choose to start your Rastafarian journey, as you were trying to,
Yeah.
you start your locks and then you don't cut them.
Yeah.
They grow as you do.
The longer
They
the
mature
longer they
with you.
get, it show the more you done went through in
Yep.
life.
Yep. Hell yeah. I just wanted to ask you that because I get that question all the time.
So before I get out of here, man, if y'all don't mind, can y'all play that song again? Because you ain't here for it. I
Yeah.
wanted you to hear specifically.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna run it back. This is. Hold on.
we could do it as like the outro of the show because we're about at that time too.
Yeah, we by LOB Blakk. We're just gonna run it back.
LOB.
Because he has a show coming up
April 26th.
April
In
20th.
Bozeman, Montana. Parlay's Boombox at the Eagles. Yeah.
What time? How much are tickets? What time does it start?
It started at 8 o'clock. It's from 8 to 2, and I was at the door.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, this is Positive by LOB Blakk.
Look, woke up this morning and realized I ain't feeling this life. Niggas want stripes, I'm trying to dodge the feds like I'm moving miles under them Friday night lights. I said fuck the hood, even though I love it, gotta ink in my skin twice. So many souls gone that I grew up rich, shit really hurt a nigga, I can't lie. I could sit up here and write a book about it, but we all got a page on the side of the life. So I'm cooler trying to brainstorm, really want to experience the other side of life. Like all the fancy cars, grow the best weed, this shit here like 600 a zip. Go by my mom's a crib and have hella land, maybe purchase a little boat or two. Yeah, just to go fishing and reminisce about the time we was stuck in the trenches. 7 sisters and 2 little brothers, can't forget about them on my journey, little nigga. 11 nieces and nephews, gotta feed the fam, I can't look out for you niggas no more. And it ain't no disrespect, leave me alone before I bust your dome, and it's some real shit.
Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the best when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately. Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the best when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately.
How you been doing, baby? She say my life been crazy. People don't understand depression and how I've been feeling lately. She say, you know what's crazy? I had to ask what's this. She say this world been going crazy. I say that's a bit. People don't talk about God. She say the devil winning. No, I'm a sin, but I try to repent. Wanna stay away from violence. I don't want no drama, but I still put that bitch on you, nigga. Talk to God daily about all of my problems. Praying he come take them away, but I'm still running it with devils. They been in my ear saying go take his soul away today. Look, woke up this morning and realized I ain't feeling this life. Niggas want stripes, I'm trying to dodge the feds like I'm moving miles under them Friday night lights. I said fuck the hood, even though I love it, gotta ink in my skin twice. So many souls gone that I grew up rich, shit really hurt a nigga, I can't lie. Damn.
Positive energy, positive vibes only, baby. Smoke on the best when you and me take you to outer space. Negative energy, negative vibes, that shit crazy. Don't even want it around me, cause life been peaceful lately.
That was
Yes.
So what y'all think?
Yeah, that's Firehouse right there. I like it. It's a great vibe. It's people centric, but it's man centric in a way of a man's relation to his surrounding, in a way that it's just not a lot of verbata and boasting. A man trying to explain his existence and his place within his existence. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey man, that shit hard. That's what I got from it.
I'm definitely telling the story.
You
man.
see, this is why he wanted y'all to listen to it, because I'll go with the vibe. That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah, I mean the vibe is great though too, and when you can merge both of those things and you're working with something, right? The best guy to ever do that is obviously Tupac. He's the guy that is the litmus test of how to do that with real live stories and the music you still can vibe to, and it's still hard, and it can it could be emotional, it could be strange.
Remember, I'm a Biggie fan though,
and Biggie, I don't have nothing against Biggie. We had this conversation before. They sit on two sides.
Quite a few times.
Right? Biggie, I think lyric for lyric, Biggie is the better lyricist, is the better MC.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac is the better artist because he had more plethora of what he was talking about. Biggie was in the hustling lane, was fantastic. Tupac talked about everything else.
So is that the lane you're saying? Is that the lane you're saying Blakk is filling now? He's talking about everything.
I think he's filling a lane that needs to be in the game. That very few guys are doing that real night. It's just a repeat of music right now, and it's refreshing to hear some music that's not just what I typically hear all the time, anyways.
All right, and that's what I try to bring to the table.
Hill said she loves a song with a good story.
You ain't listening to nobody else. You listen to me.
Like that, but you're telling your life, but you just happen to be rapping it.
Yeah,
right. That's what that's real. That's like if I get any advice to an artist, I would say you need to be telling me about you for real, and you just happen to rhyme these words together.
Well, people can connect with that
whatever.
Easier, and connecting with music is what's going to get the replay value.
And the closer you stay to you, the better your music will always be. The further away that you get from you making music, the harder it is to make good music.
Yeah. See, that's another reason why it's loyalty over blood. Because the people around me, they ain't gonna let me go off track. They ain't gonna let me go to sounding like somebody else. And if they do, then shit, it's shame on all this. You know what I'm saying? Because we taken away from what the brand stand for.
Yeah.
That's 100% the truth. So, yeah, hey, it's a wonderful song. Clearly, keep you got an opportunity to do something that few can skate at that level.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be done. There's probably a lot of heartache involved in this, but it's gonna be a lot of glory to it, right?
Yeah.
And that ain't nothing but the path to get to God too, as they say, right? Glory only means something because of the struggle to get to glory, right?
Yeah.
So it got to go together. Those two things are not opposed, or you know what I mean, or away from each other. They're connected. So just keep doing what you're doing. Have a singular vision on what you're trying to do, but be able to take some information that can help you become a better artist and a better man too.
That's why I started off. You got to be humble.
You got to be humble. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with good men, the right team, women, all that stuff is important because it starts the higher up the ladder you get, the more visually corrosive that stuff gets if it's not right. So my advice is just to keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Take it slow, but move fast.
Right. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get into shout outs.
Yes. I'm running out of time. I got soccer.
Okay, yeah.
But we appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate y'all.
Excited to hear what else you have coming up. And again, plug your shows, your social medias, and all of that.
Yeah, like I say, I got a mixtape dropping April 25th. Boo Babies, with my homeboy Third World Dev. It's gonna be out on all platforms. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. It's all Loyalty Over Blood, LOB Blakk, BLAKK. And that's, we good with that.
Hell yeah. As always, I like to give a shout out to my wife and you two for always teaching me shit. And Bullwhackers here, Hansel and Law. And that's about it right now. Those are
And
my
I
quick shout
appreciate
outs.
y'all for having me on y'all show, bro. For
Hell
real.
yeah, gang.
Well, I gotta give my first of all, I want to give a shout out to my cuddy in here, to my family out here. You know what I mean? And I got MB in the house right now, so I appreciate he got a chance to come out and support his band and come out and see what his cuddy doing over here.
Come on now, Fred, man. Everybody know. You see me, you gonna see him. That's just how that go.
Yeah, I know that, but that's my family, so don't forget that. But anyways, what I'm getting across is it's good to see family interacting with family and seeing what family do when family trying to do something positive. That's a very important thing. So let me state that first. A big shout out to you, Blakk, because it ain't easy doing what you do, and it ain't easy doing what you do on that level. So I want to give you a huge shout out on that. And you guys, if you haven't heard his music, the places that he told you guys to get out and listen to his music, you should, because you're not going to get a lot of real. You're not going to get a lot of real artists today. And if it wasn't, I tell you it wasn't. So that's a fact. So the fact of the matter is this: get out and support him and the music, what he's trying to provide to you. He's a long way from home. It's a lot harder to do. It's a lot easier. Wait a minute. It's a lot easier to do music when you're from a particular place. It's way harder when you're 3,000 miles away from home with not a lot of family or blood family out here, which makes what he's saying with his loyalty over blood, which makes it all the more important. Right. He actually got to live that right now.
Right.
He really does. So if you guys can get out, support him. If he's doing shows, y'all make sure y'all get out and support him with that. So thank you for coming, Blakk. We love you, brother. It's all good.
I appreciate y'all,
good.
man.
So
LOB Blakk, families change, friends change, loyalty don't. Look me up on YouTube right now. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, LOB BLAKK. Yeah, I appreciate it.
And just one more thing, Try, before you go. I just want to give a shout out to the Billings community and the worldwide community that is supporting this podcast. We're jumping leaps and bounds, but we are having growing pains as we go through this thing and trying to figure this thing out,
right?
And create this new platform. I want to give a shout out to Prince. I want to give a shout out to Maddie too, Prince and Tribe's wife. I appreciate what she be doing, but I appreciate what she's done and things that she's doing. And Hill's always in our comments. She's always supporting. More importantly, she supports her husband, which is an important thing. As
both of her husbands.
Both of her husbands. And I want to give a shout out to Tribe, give him his flowers. This is a man that's engineered for me for many, many years. I've known him for many years. He's worked with a lot of artists around the community, done graphics for him. He's been burnt countless times or whatever, and he still finds a way to help artists out. So I want to give him his flowers and a big shout out to what he's trying to do. Obviously, Hansel Law, our sponsor, Dr. Mike, Smoke and Vape, the casino, Bullwhackers Casino and Lounge, Jason Pearson. We want to give a big shout out to Jackie. Obviously, my family, all of my family. I got my family MB in here, so I want to give him a huge shout out. With what he's trying to do with his life and everything he has going on. My children and that's basically.
I got one more shout out now.
Okay.
God. Shout
What?
out God.
Ja.
First and foremost.
The first and the last.
Yeah.
Right. The first and the last. So we definitely want to give that a huge shout out. We joke around on this show, but that's a prevalent specter in our life too.
Yes,
so that's a good caveat right there. Tribe. I just said a whole bunch of whatever.
Yes.
So
shout out to wife for holding it down. Shout out to you guys. Just shout out to everyone. Again, thanks for all the supporters. Thanks Bullwhackers Bar and Lounge, Casino, Smoke and Vape, Jason, Hansel Law, Mike, our doctor up Hughes.
Yeah, Dr. Mike.
And again, May 4th is our party. Come check it out. Come support.
And Blakk, you gonna be there that day though, all right? You coming?
Yeah, y'all want me to?
He's coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So just bear with us because we might lose a member if he's not showing up.
I will be there. I will be there.
So, I mean,
he's live. I will be there.
Man, this man on probation.
But Montana is a state where no cause fire. So
motherfucker. See, I told them thank you for not getting on me too much, and that he had to pull that one out the bag.
Can't let you off thought.
yeah, so tune in next Saturday from 2 to 4. As we
journey into the wild beyond.
And
it's another successful episode of the Just Us League podcast show, and we are out.
Yes, we're
See y'all next
out.
week.
See us next week. We are out.